Hello, welcome to Brown Dog Gadgets Live. I'm Amanda, the Education Outreach Coordinator here at Brown Dog Gadgets. Behind the camera, I've got Pete.
I'm here. Okay.
Yeah. Today we are going to be creating some Easter Bunny ears. But before that, if you have not followed us on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, and YouTube. Also, if you want to print out the template to the project or any other projects that you've seen here, you can find those on browndoggadgets.com. If you have any questions or just want to say hi, have a comment, you can leave those in the chat. And then if you have questions after we're done streaming, you can email us at help@browndoggadgets.com. All right, we're going to jump straight into the project today, Pete.
Okay.
So, our project today is bunny ears.
Ooh.
Oh, this whole backwards thing is getting me. Just like that. It's fancy.
Okay.
All right, we'll switch to the overhead cam.
Okay.
So this is the actual project. Starts with this beautiful template. It is printed on heavier cardstock on purpose. It just makes it stand up to the circuitry better, stand up to a little bit of abuse. Because let's be real,
Yeah.
kids are not gentle with paper.
Or anything.
Well, maybe a hedgehog.
Many things. Wow, of course.
You know, my son loves hedgehogs. All right, so typically you would color this in, cut it out. You could color it however you wanted. We do also have a colored version that just has
Yeah.
red inside the ears.
Save a little time.
I could definitely see some kid like turning it tie-dye though, because that would be so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and build our ears. Easter's coming up pretty quickly here.
Yeah.
Great project to do before then. All right, so I'm going to take my safety pin and poke a hole where my LEDs are going to go. I've got two holes, one for the positive leg, one for the negative leg. And this template does have them marked on which one goes where. So that makes it very helpful. I'm gonna use some red LEDs today. And I'll show you the one that's not all bent up. The longer leg of the LED is positive, the shorter leg is negative. So we've got the positive towards the outside for this project. Yeah, see this one's a little all over the place, but it'll still work. There we go.
That's skill right there.
Thank you. And then we'll flip it over and we're going to lay those LED legs down flat to the paper, following the actual template on the back. Now I'm going to start with adding maker tape to our negative LED legs that connect on the bottom of the battery. If you are not familiar with our maker tape, this is nylon conductive tape. It is far superior to copper foil tape. It's just easier to use. It doesn't break on you. You can overlap two pieces and it still conducts the circuit. So it's just really great stuff. All right. I'm going to go right over that LED leg. It's going to hold it down and help me actually build my circuit. All right, and then I'm going to go back through and I'm going to take my nail and run it along the edges of those LED legs because I want to make sure I've got a strong connection. There we go. All right, now we're going to do the same thing with the positive LED legs. We're going to put tape on them coming down and connect them in the middle. So we'll make a U shape. All right. So we've got one over here. Same thing, making sure we've got a strong connection. And the other one on this side. And then one piece to connect the two. Thank you. Perfect.
Tape connecting sounds.
All right. So we've got our negative pathway up top here. We've got our positive pathway at the bottom.
Yeah.
So we need to add our battery. I'm going to use about 1 inch of maker tape and make a sticky sided tape loop. So I'm going to roll it up with the sticky side facing out and just make a nice loop of tape and put it right on top of that negative pathway. And then the negative side of the battery, which is this side, is going to go onto that tape loop. So the positive side will be up.
There's a little plus sign on the positive side, but there's nothing on the negative. Well, there's little dots, I guess.
It's true.
Dimples.
Now for this circuit, we don't necessarily want it on all the time. What we're doing is we're building a switch into it, so when it's on the wearer's head, the switch will connect the circuit and then it will turn on. So I'm going to use just a small piece, a small rectangle of some stiff felt. You can use cardstock for this. I just had felt in my hand. I'm going to wrap it around the back side and then back onto the front. Let's see how long I want this. That's good. So I'm just creating this little lever. Now I want to make sure that I know that this is going to come in contact with this pathway. So I'm going to start by putting that where I want it and then go up to the top of the battery. So then when I turn it over, well, and you'll see that if when my flap is up, my circuit is open. So they're not on, but then when I hold it down, like when it's on the forehead, the circuit is closed.
Hey, look at that.
There we go. All right, so the last thing we need for this is we need a way to wear it. So we've got these fun guys, kind of like a Burger King crown, right?
Yes. Do they still make those?
I don't know. I'm not sure. There's a few different ways that you can attach these. I do like hot gluing them because then it's really solid, but that's not always the most efficient way to do things in the classroom, which is fine. You can also staple it. What I do suggest is making sure that the pokey sides are facing up.
Yeah. Away from the head.
Yeah, hey Pete, turn around for a second.
What?
And I'm going to use 2.
Okay.
So pokey
Good.
sides away from the forehead. Just like that. And then I'm going to do the other one on the other side. This one has the slits going up or towards the top. So this one I'm going to make sure I have the slits at the bottom.
Amanda, imagine if, I don't know, someone was going to go to Culver's. What would you want them to get you?
Oh my goodness. Such choices.
How quickly can you tell me?
I probably like a mini concrete mixer with Oreo. Sounds delicious.
Cool. I was just wondering.
Just wondering. There we go. So both sides are
Thanks,
connected
Albert.
now. I've got the smooth side on the side that's going to be touching the forehead.
Yeah.
The side with the ends of the staples are towards the front, just to make sure that it doesn't poke you. But if you do hot glue, you don't have to worry about that. And then,
Yeah.
you ready?
I'm ready.
I bet you are.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Let's see. See, this whole backwards thing keeps throwing me off. When I
You're
try
the
to-
one that's backwards. It's nothing else backwards here.
Okay.
Cool.
There we go.
Right.
We did it.
It's like one of my favorite animated characters.
Wonderful. Which is what?
Louise from Bob's Burgers.
Oh! You know, the only thing I could think in that moment was Bugs Bunny, and I was like, I don't think
I like
that's
Bugs
it.
Bunny too, because he's a nutter. He just messes with that hunter guy, whatever his name is, the Nimrod guy.
Yep. I can't think of his name right now either.
Elmer
But
Fudd.
Louise is, there it is.
Yeah, Nimrod
Louise is-
actually means hunter, so
You could color these pink and be Louise.
That would be cool too.
Like for now I might have to try to see if I can get my daughter to be Louise for Halloween.
That would be cool. One of my neighbors was a few years back. She's a fully grown adult woman, but didn't stop her.
I mean, why not?
Exactly.
And it's so iconic.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
The pink bunny ears, like it's almost instant. You don't even really need anything else.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can be the Easter bunny. That's fine too.
For Halloween? That would be interesting.
That would be.
Yeah.
Or
like
just for Easter, which is this
Or
weekend.
just for every day. Yeah.
That's true.
If you want to be.
I like it. This is what we've got for you today. Tomorrow, Josh is going to be here with Pete, and they are going to make a baby Yoda robot buddy.
Ooh.
Because May the 4th is
May the 4th.
around the corner.
You got it.
Yeah. So Josh will create that tomorrow. Then on Thursday, as long as there isn't a strong epoxy smell from the neighbors next door and we have to cancel again.
Shouldn't be.
Sorry about that if you were trying to join us last Thursday. We will be doing Microbit University with 4 buttons and 4 LEDs.
That's right. Unless I'm injured in a laser cutter accident along the way. But...
Let's not say that, Pete. Because I can't tell you about the code. That's all, Pete. Let's be real.
Okay.
I could try.
You'll be able to help.
That's true. Yeah.
It's all good.
That's all we've got for you today.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
have not followed us on our social media platforms, please do so. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X, and YouTube. And a reminder, this template and all the other templates that we offer are on browndoggadgets.com. They're not behind a paywall at all. You don't have to log in.
Free.
In fact, Pete says you can't log in.
You can't.
It's not an option.
It's just there.
Yep, so they're there for you to print all on your own. And then truthfully, if you'd like to, you could buy the Paper Circuits kit, and it comes with LEDs, maker tape, batteries, and then you print off the templates on your own. This would make a bunch.
You got it.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I hope Josh and Pete see you tomorrow.
Ah.
If not, have a great night.
All right.
See ya.